Welcome to Everett Merchants Baseball. Apologies for any technical difficulties, as our camera now appears to have stopped working as well. We will work to get this stream working. In the meantime, we'll have an audio-only version going. Austin Owens leading things off for your Merchants against Jake Tracy, starting pitcher. First pitch is a little called strike on the bottom part of the zone. We are underway. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike number 2 quickly. 0-2 is the count to Ethan Doshi. Merchants 2-1 on the young season. 2-0 in PIL play. On deck is Max Nealon. He's swinging a hot bat for the Merchants. This pitch is fouled back into the netting and will stay at 0-2. Doshi digs in, facing Tracy. Here's the 0-2 pitch taken outside for ball 1. Merchants finish their 5-game road trip today with a doubleheader against the Studs. They'll be back home against the Highline Bears on Monday. This pitch taken away, 2-2 now, the count. Two and 2 to Doshi. Tracy readies and delivers. The pitch is a little upstairs, and it'll fill the count on Doshi. Full count to Doshi. Merchants looking to start things strong. This pitch is swung on a line to the shortstop, over in time, not in time. It'll be an infield single for Ethan Doshi to lead things off. It'll bring up Max Nealon, the 2-hitter for your Merchants.
5.
Once again, apologize for any technical difficulties, as our camera now giving us issues as well. Bo Blacken arriving. He was a little late to the ballpark today. He was.
Oh, so did he?
And now a discussion over down by the first base line. Hill Pite coming out, and Ethan Doshi appears to be pulling up a little bit lame.
He must have hit the back on.
Talking with Harold Pyatt and Mike McCulloch, first base coach. We'll take a short break. 1 man on, nobody out, top of the first. Welcome back. Ethan Doshi remains in the game. Shaking off appeared to be a lower body injury of some kind. He stands on at first base. Max Nealon, the shortstop today, will face Tracy to start things off. Shows bunt and takes the ball low. 1-0 the count. Nealon checks the signs and digs in. Nealon readies the pitch. Squared bunt. It's a good one. Right back to the pitcher. He's going to go to 2 for 1. And the only play, fielder's choice, as Doshi is erased at second. And Nealon now at first base with Jackson Swim coming up to the plate. Swim, a fantastic bat for the Merchants so far. 3 home runs on the season. This pitch taken low and away for ball 1.
Does that put the auto?
1-0 count to Swim. Nealon gets his lead at first base. Once again, apologize for any technical difficulties. Internet is being finicky this season. A foul off the netting by home plate. 1-1 the count now. On deck is catcher for the Merchants, Owens. Austin Owen making his first appearance for the Merchants. Hitting fourth. This pitch is taken for a ball outside. 2-1 now. Swim getting himself into a hitter's count. Two and one. This pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. 2-2 now. Merchants looking to stay undefeated in PIL play. This pitch is a check swing. Strike three called. Swim didn't like that. Just checking for clarification. He seemed to like the explanation he got. So 2 away and a man on first base and Max Nealon. It'll bring up Austin Oland for his first appearance of the season for the Merchants. On deck is Jordan Justice. He'll be playing left field for the Merchants. First pitch is taken outside for a ball. This pitch down low, back pick to first, not in time, says the first base umpire. 2-0 the count. Nealon was a little bit lackadaisical over at first base, nearly got back picked there. Starting pitcher for the Merchants today is Kenji Miller. And the pickoff move, nothing doing. Two away. Nealon takes his lead. This pitch is low. Oh, called strike on the bottom of the zone. 2-1 the count. Two away. This pitch is swung on, fouled away, and will even the count at 2-2. Nealon on at first base. He's stolen 3 bases this season. The 2-2 is swung on, chopper up the middle. Tough play by the second baseman. He just gets the play, and that will retire to the side. The Merchants strand one runner, and we head to the bottom of the first inning scoreless here in Tacoma. Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning here in Tacoma. First pitch by Kenji Miller is a called strike on the outside corner. Leading off, London Riker, center fielder for the Seattle Suds, rather. Second pitch is a called ball, 1-1 the count. Kenji winds and delivers. The 1-1 pitch is a check swing ball, missing the plate. Merchants went quietly in the first, only 1 hit. The 1-1 swung on, lifted into center field, over as Doshi, not in time. This will get up near the wall, but London Riker will be held for a single.
That's it, Landon.
Riker, 500 on the season, already 18 hits through 8 games. spectacular start for him. It'll bring up Kyle Strash, familiar face for longtime PIL fans, playing second base for the Studs. Swinging a 444 bat. He'll show a bunt, get one down, fielded by Nealon. The only play to first base, and he gets it. Nealon to swim. Sacrifice bunt will move Riker into scoring position with one away.
It doesn't give me the thing to move up.
Chase Anderson next, third baseman for the Seattle Studs, 273 hitter on the season. Miller readies, the lefty for the Merchants. Throwing Austin Owen. This pitch is a little bit low, 1-0 count. We once again apologize for any technical difficulties. A high-def version of tonight's game, or today's games rather, will be available tonight. Hopefully we can get this internet figured out before our home opener on Monday. The 1-0 to the batter is lifted, swim over in foul territory. Justin Fair will make the play, and the throw in. Don't test Swim's arm, he's got a cannon. 2 outs now will bring up Michael Tisawaka.
I have no idea.
200 bat for the Studs so far this season through 8 games. New ad, he's played 4 games so far for the Studs. 2 away, runner on first base second base via a single and a sacrifice. Miller checks the runner and steps off. Miller making his season debut for the Merchants. Kershoff will start game 2. 7-inning game here in game 1. This pitch is taken outside for a ball, 1-0 the count.
Come on, Michael. Let's just back in the old days.
Infield playing slightly back. Outfield straight up. This pitch swung on and missed, evens the count at 1-1. Your Merchants will play another game immediately following this contest. Two and 1 on the season. Your Merchants are undefeated in PIL play. Looking to keep that going here. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Breaking ball got him for strike 2. And the count is 1-2 on the first baseman. On deck should he be needed. And we'll get to that in just a moment. Kinji stands in from the stretch, delivers. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will retire the side. 1 hit, no errors, and a man left on for the Studs. We head to the top of the second inning, scoreless here in Tacoma. Welcome back. Scoreless tie here in the top of the second inning. Jordan Justice climbs in for your Merchants. Justice hitting .273 on the season through 3 games. This pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Justice playing in left field today made a highlight reel worthy catch in left field in game one. It was a tremendous play. This ball fouled away. 1-1 the count. On deck for your Merchants, Jordan Mello. This pitch upstairs, 2-1 the count. 2-1 to Justice. This pitch swung on, lifted, deep, left field, going back, looking up. It's gone. Goodbye, baseball. Your Merchants lead 1-0 on a Jordan Justice solo home run to left field. And the power bats for your Merchants are showing no signs of slowing down. Nothing on a Jordan Justice home run to left field to bring up Jordan Mello, playing second base for the Merchants tonight. This first pitch is taken for a ball. Mello struggling with the Merchants so far this season, 1 for 10 through 3 games. He has reached on a pair of walks and picked up a pair of RBIs. This pitch low and away. No, called strike, 1-1 the count. Still getting used to the delayed strike calls that most of these umpires have. Not saying their zone isn't good, just getting used to when they call their strikes. 1-1, this pitch upstairs for ball 1. Jake Tracy working the mound for the Studs here in game 1. This pitch swung on, grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. The throw over is upstairs. E6 will put Mello on at first base. And the Merchants, 2 batters in with a run and a base runner. That'll bring up Cole Kramer for the Merchants. Kramer looking for his first hit as a Merchant. He's 0 for 7 with a pair of strikeouts in 2 games played. So with Mello on at first base, Kramer climbs in, and on deck is number 27, Ramstead. Back pick to first, not in time. Mello playing with fire there as Jake Tracy appears to have a pretty good pickoff move to that first base side, especially for a right-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown. It's a good one to the pitcher. Throw to first base is in time to retire Mello. Another failed sacrifice bunt for the Merchants will put an out on the board. Sack bunt.
I mean, it was first choice, whatever.
Give him a sacrifice to keep the batting average up. As Ramstead climbs in. 1-6 goes the put out.
I think.
Ramstead takes the first pitch as a called strike on the inside corner. Ramstead had a pinch hit at bat against the Hawkers in the 16-1 win on Wednesday. He picked up an RBI single in that contest. This pitch swung on and missed, 0-2 the count. So Ramstead batting 1,000 through 1 at bat as a Merchant. On deck is Riley Quinton, third baseman. He'll also be available out of the pen today. This pitch upstairs gets away. A wild pitch will advance Cole Kramer.
Yeah, Jake.
1-2 the count. Runner in scoring position as Ramstead looking to pick up a second RBI and give the Merchants an insurance run here. Merchants fans learned the hard way that you got to put up runs early and often against the Seattle Studs if you want to win the ball game. 1-2 swung on and missed for strike 3, and out number 2. That'll bring up Riley Quinton with 2 away and a man on second base. Quinton digs in, lefty bat for the Merchants. Quinton 0 for 4 so far in this season through 2 games. He has picked up 2 runs, however, and reached 3 times on a pair of hit by pitches and a walk. First pitch swinging, fouled off down the third base line. Merchants play 3 home games next week, starting with their home opener, 7:05 first pitch on Monday, June 14th against the Northwest Honkers. They'll play the Honkers, the Dudes, and the Highline Bears before flying to Alaska for a 6-game set against the Gold Panthers. This pitch fouled off into the parking lot. 0-2 the count. Sounded like it hit the concrete, which is always better than breaking glass out there. Infield straight up. Runner on second is Cole Kramer. Reached on a fielder's choice. And a wild pitch. This pitch inside nearly gets a piece of Quinton. It'll give him a ball on the count. On deck is
just like Doshi.
Number 24, will be a pinch hitter for Doshi, as he appears to be leading the game with that injury suffered on the base pass. This ball outside, 2-2 go to the count. That will be Bryce Lindbergh pinch hitting, should he be needed in this inning. The defensive replacement in center field as well. 2-2, 2 away. This pitch fouled away. We'll do it again. 1-0 your score. Merchants lead the Studs here in the top of the second inning. Remember, this is a 7-inning contest. Quinton, the left-handed bat for the Merchants, the only one in the lineup that we've seen so far. Light breeze blowing from left to right field here. Pick-off move, no throw. Kramer able to dive back. Beautiful day for baseball. Wind starting to clock to behind home plate. 2-2 pitch. This is taken well upstairs and away. 3-2 the count. Merchants are on a 1-game win streak against the Studs, defeating them 11-1 in the Kamloops International Baseball Tournament semifinals. And of course, the 2020 season canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Here's the full count pitch, swung on, chopper off the mound. This one has a chance, fielded by the second baseman. The throw over is just in time to retire the runner, but the Merchants pick up a run on a solo shot home run by Justice to left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Your Merchants lead 1-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the second inning. Matt Boysenalt climbs in for the Studs as he lifts this ball to left field, but plenty of room for Justice to make the routine play. 1 pitch, 1 out for Kenji Miller. Miller pitched an efficient top or bottom of the first inning, allowing only 1 hit, stranding a base runner. Kenji delivers. This pitch is a little bit low. No, got the call. 0-1 the count. This is Kyle Rodriguez climbing up to the plate. Left fielder. This pitch low, skips in there. Rodriguez hitting a .360 bat this season. Played 8 games for the Studs. Left side of the infield playing on the cut of the grass. This pitch is a lacing ball. Bryce Lindbergh running back. He can't get to it. It's off the wall. The throw to second. It's got a chance, and he's out, advancing to second base. What a play by Bryce Lindbergh. A single, but out advancing. 9-6 goes the put out there. Oh my goodness, what a play by Bryce Lindbergh, defensive replacement for your Everett Merchants. Shortstop Kellen Carr will now climb in with 2 away. Bunt shown, this ball well outside.
Ball one, got it.
Carr appears to be a new addition as he has not scored in point streak yet. So first at bat as a stud for shortstop Kellen Carr. Miller delivers this pitch low, bounces away. 2-0 the count with 2 away. What a play by defensive replacement Bryce Lindbergh in right field. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 3-0, quickly goes the count.
He's the son of the football owner, the son of the guy who took the team over from him.
Carr waits for Miller's pitch. Here's the one and the delivery. It catches the part of the zone, and Miller finds a foothold.
Am I? 3-1.
Yep, 3-1 the count. On deck, Brady Minkle. This pitch swung on and missed. Keller has battled back, or rather, Miller has battled back and tied the count, or filled the count, 3-2. With 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. This pitch is a line shot right back to Miller. His throw over swim is in time, and that will retire the side. No damage done, a single, but out advancing as Miller faces the minimum we had at the top of the third. 1-0 your Merchants. Welcome back. Bryce Lindbergh to lead things off after his spectacular play out in right field. This first pitch missing well and away. Well outside and away for ball number 1. The 1-0 is swung on, grounded into right field, and Bryce Lindbergh, fresh off his highlight reel throw, will single into right field, and it will bring up Max Nealon, the 2-hole hitter, playing third base for your Merchants today. On deck is Jackson Swim. Nealon digs in. And ready. Bunt shown. He gets it down. His third time the charm it is. One is the only play, and he gets the out. A sacrifice bunt will advance Bryce Lindbergh to second base. With one away now on the sacrifice bunt, it'll bring up power hitter Jackson Swim. Swim struck out looking in the first inning, but his power numbers are incredible this year. 583 batting average on the season, 3 doubles, 3 home runs, and 13 RBIs. He's also reached on a pair of walks and pair of hit by pitches. Pickoff move to second base, nothing doing. Tracy delivers. The first pitch is upstairs for ball 1, 1-0.
Got him.
1-0 count. This pitch to Swim is taken upstairs. Hitters count 2-0 to Jackson Swim with one away. Top of the third inning. Merchants looking to add on here. Good speed and Bryce Lindbergh on at second base. Single would likely score the runner.
Good.
The 2-0 swung on, hit well to center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Lindbergh gets the stop sign. A single will put runners on the corners, and a bit of a mishap by the pitcher. Maybe it could have been an opportunity, but better to hold back and play things a little bit safe. It'll bring up Austin Owens, the catcher in today's game, making his Merchant debut.
35.
Owens readies with runners on the corners, one away. This pitch swung on, lifted, shallow center right field. This is going to be trouble. It drops in for a base hit. Everyone advances 2-0. Your score, Merchants add on another run on an RBI single by Austin Owen in his Merchant debut.
Come on, good.
Jordan Justice up next. Solo shot to left field in second inning. This pitch is a called strike on the outside corner.
Fuck it.
1-0 the count
Thanks.
to Jordan Justice.
I gotta get the run.
This pitch is taken for a called strike.
Okay, hold on. You got 2 runs, right? Yeah.
2 runners on, 1 on first, 1 on second base, 1-1 the count. This pitch is taken for a called strike 3, and
That must have been a call.
first pitch was a called strike. My apologies. There are now 2 outs in the inning. It'll bring up Jordan Mello, the second baseman.
I had no idea. I was trying to get that guy from home. No, come on. Oh, he's on.
Mello with 2 on and 2 away. This pitch is upstairs for ball 1. One and 0, 2 away. Tracy delivers this pitch. Check swing ball outside. 2-0 the count.
Okay, all I do is a single and then RBI.
Hitters count 2-0. Here to Mello, looking to get his feet underneath him here in a Merchant uniform.
Got it.
This pitch is a chopper foul. 2-1 the count. Good hop there to get foul.
Oh, come on. Get the F. Thank you. Get everything except the F. Oh, come on.
And now a mound visit. And we'll step aside, take a short break. Merchants lead 2-0 with 2 on here in the top of the third. Welcome back. An injury substitution. Jacob Bradley will enter the game for Jake Tracy.
Okay.
Bradley has pitched 9 innings for the Studs in 2 appearances, 1 game started. 5 earned runs, 7 in total for a 6.42 ERA. We'll step aside as Bradley gets warmed up. Your Merchants lead 2-0 with 2 on and 2 away in the top of the 3rd inning.
I guess it's been go like that. And you know about I've already just abused it twice just so far this year.
Welcome back. Jordan Mello, 2-1 count. He'll face new pitcher Jacob Bradley, replacing Tracy Anderson, or Jake Tracy on an injury replacement. First pitch, ground out, 4-3. The put out, 1 pitch, 1 out will get out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Mercs pick up 1 more run and lead 2-0.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. Welcome back. Catcher Brody Hinkle leads off against Miller. Takes the first pitch, strike on the bottom part of the zone. 0-1 the count. Next pitch is a called strike on the bottom part of the zone. 0-2 the count.
And
readies and delivers. The 0-2 pitch is upstairs just by a hair. Miller playing extremely well today for the Merchants. Only allowing one base runner through 2+ innings. This pitch bounces away inside, and the count will go to 2-2. On deck, 9-hole hitter and right fielder Max Sampson. Sampson, 444 hitter on the season. This pitch outside, and the count runs full. Kenji Miller looking to avoid a second base runner on the season or on the night. 2-0. This pitch swung on, fouled away, and we'll do it again. Beautiful sunny day here in Tacoma at the University of Puget Sound. Wind starting to blow out towards right field. Miller delivers. The payoff pitch is fouled away, and we will do it again. A great battle here between Kenji Miller and Brody Hinkle. 7 pitches at the at-bat so far. This is the 8th coming up. The payoff pitch is swung on, shot past the first baseman. Kramer picks it up, throws across to swim in time to retire the runner. Brody Hinkle out on a ground out to shortstop. It'll bring up Max Sampson, the right fielder. Leadoff man London Riker is up next. We play bottom of the 3rd inning here in this 7-inning affair. This pitch is swung on, grounded through the hole at second base. A base hit into right field will give the Studs a base runner with 1 away and bring up leadoff man London Riker. Riker readies for Miller's pitch. Here's the pitch inside for ball 1. Riker singled in the 1st inning. This pitch inside. 2-0 the count. Jackson Swim holding Max Sampson on at first base.
He's been hot.
1 out. 2-0 the count. This pitch is inside. Nearly gets away, but a good stop by Owen. Miller takes a minute. 3-0 the count. The set. And the 3-0 pitch is taken for a called strike on the bottom part of the zone. 3-1 the count with 1 away. Here's the pitch. Taking for ball 4. 2 on with 1 away. It'll bring up Kyle Strash, second baseman for the Studs. Sacrifice hit in the 1st inning, moved a runner across, or moved a runner to second rather, by Kyle Strash. With 1 away, likely swinging here, lefty bat. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Infield playing slightly shallow. And Kenji will step off. 7-inning affair here. We play in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Miller readies and delivers. The first pitch is taken for a ball, and the count will go to 1-0. Miller in his first real jam of the afternoon. 2 on with only 1 away. 1-0 the count to Strash. The pitch is taken for a called strike on the bottom part of the plate. Miller finding a foothold. Miller working from the stretch. 1 in, 1 away. here in the bottom of the third. This pitch is taken down low. 2-1 the count. Big spot here for Kenji Miller. She looks to keep the studs off the board. We'll play 7 innings and then take a short break to get stretched out. Pickoff move, nothing doing. No throw. 2-1, one away. Merchants lead 2-0 against the Seattle Studs. This pitch is a check swing, strike called on the outside part of the plate. 2-2 the count. Miller continues to battle back here. Miller readies and delivers. The 2-2 pitch from the stretch is a line shot, diving play, missed by Jackson Swim. Ramstead picks the ball up in right field, throws it in, cut off by Swim, and the bases are loaded. Excuse me, that was Lindbergh in right field. Bases loaded, 1 away. It will bring up number 25, or rather number 31, Chase Anderson. Anderson flew out to right field in the first inning. And on the season, hitting .273 with 5 RBIs and a home run. Kenji Miller looking to limit the damage here for the Merchants. Ground ball could get him out of the inning. This pitch is swung on line to center field over the glove. There to cut it off is Riker, throws it in, nothing doing. An RBI single puts a run across, and the bases stay loaded. So 2-1 your score now as the Studs pick up a run on an RBI single to center, and the bases stay loaded, and out comes Josh Berry, pitching coach for the Everett Merchants. We'll take a short break. Studs trail 2-1, but have the bases loaded with 1 away. Welcome back. Michael Tutsalas, first baseman for the Studs, up with 1 away and the bases loaded. He's a .200 hitter on the season in 4 games, playing first base tonight for the Studs. A runner at every base for the Studs. 2-1 your score. Bottom 3 Merchants lead, but are in a boatload of trouble. Kenji Miller from the stretch delivers. This pitch swung on and missed, and he gets a good start here against the lefty bat. Infielders at double play depth. Rewind and the pitch. This one swung on and missed. 0-2 the count now, and Kenji Miller. A K would be huge here as it would take the sacrifice out of play. 0-2, 1 away. 2-1 your score. Merchants lead, but the bases are loaded for the Studs. Here's the pitch. It swung on, lifted to center field. Ramstead going back to the wall. He makes the catch near the warning track, but this is going to play to run on a sacrifice fly. The runner advances to third base as well, and we have a brand new ball game here in the bottom of the third inning. Studs tied on a sacrifice fly and are still threatening with 2 outs and a run and runners on the corners. It will bring up designated hitter Matt Bosnell. Miller looks in, shakes off Owen, and comes set from the stretch.
24.
The pitch is a taken ball down low, 1-0 the count.
Thank you.
Runners get their lead. Studs have tied the ball game. A bases loaded RBI single and a sacrifice fly have played to the pair. This pitch is swung on and lifted down the right field line. Swim going back over and just missing on that play is is Jordan Mello, and the count will go to 1-1. A long, loud strike number 1, and the count will even at 1-1. Miller looking to keep this ball game tied and get himself out of the jam with as little damage as he can. Miller, the 1-1 pitch. It's lifted, and this will get out of play. 1-2 to count. Brand new ball game here. Bottom third, 2-2, 2 on, 2 away. Miller looking to get out of the inning without any more damage done. 1-2 the pitch. Here it comes. It swung on and missed. Dropped, but the tag applied, and that will retire the side. But the Studs pick up 2 runs and tie the game at 2 apiece as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Merchants lead by, or rather, it's a tie game, 2-2.
Cross-speculation.
Welcome back. Shortstop
Okay, who's up?
Kramer.
Kramer.
Here in the top of the 4th inning, a called ball number 1 on the inside corner. We'll face Studs pitcher Jacob Bradley on the mound. On deck is this pitch swung on, lifted out to right center field. On the run and not making the play is Sampson in right field. Kramer will get to second easily. A stand-up double on a 1-0 pitch. And that will bring up Ramstead to the plate. Lefty bat, defensive replacement.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Excuse me, this is Kershoff, rather. Kershoff is defensive replacement
Oh, shoot.
for... This is the defensive replacement for Doshi. 27
That's him.
is
That's Ramstead.
Ramstead, rather, will step in again. 1-0 the count.
Oh, it's right off. Go ahead. Take it away. One count.
Here's the pitch. 1-0, square bunt. This is a good one. Charging is Anderson. Throw over to first base, and it's in time.
Sacrifice bunt.
Sacrifice bunt will advance Kramer to third, and it'll bring up Riley Quinton, the designated hitter tonight.
You know? No, I don't know.
Great opportunity here in the top of the 4th inning. Run away and a runner on third base with speed for Quinton. This pitch is taken outside for ball 1.
Oh, the ball 1.
1-0 the counts. Quinton,
Thank you.
9-hole hitter, looking to turn it over to new leadoff man Lindbergh. This pitch swung on and missed. Bryce Lindbergh, the defensive replacement for Doshi,
Number 29.
as Doshi left the game injured.
Number 29, Lindbergh.
24, Lindbergh on deck. Quinton readies. This pitch is low. Gets away. Kramer coming to the plate. He will stand. He will score standing, and your Merchants retake the lead 3-2 on a passed ball. And they count now 2-1 on Quinton with the bases clear, and your Merchants retake the lead. Two straight productive at bats and a passed ball plates the Merchants a runner.
Sorry.
The 2-1 outside. Oh, called strike on the outside corner. Lindbergh on deck, number 24. He'll come after Quinton with one away and a 2-2 count here on the top of the fourth. This pitch is swinging. Strike number 3. He'll hustle it out to first base, but the throw is in time for a strikeout, and it will bring up newly off-man defensive replacement Bryce Lindbergh.
Okay, 2, 3.
Number 24, Bryce Lindbergh digging in. He's singled in this game, also made an outfield assist to retire a base runner on the base paths. This pitch is swung on, fouled away, and the count is 0-1. On deck, Max Nealon, playing third base tonight for the Merchants. 0-1 pitch is lifted deep to left. Rodriguez going back, looking up. It's off the fence. And Lindbergh cruising into second. A 2-hit day for Bryce Lindbergh. He'll bring up Max Nealon with 2 away and a runner on second base.
I just can't find where it is. What's up, 5?
Nealon swinging a hot bat this season, hitting .500 on the year. Yet to pick up an RBI on the season, looking to change that here today. 3-2 Merchants lead top 4 with Jackson Swim on deck. Lindbergh, the runner at second. First pitch, swinging a single up the middle. They're going to send Lindbergh, and there's no throw. Nealon stays at first base. A hot shot right back to the pitcher, just able to get out of the way of that is Jacob Bradley, but the Merchants pick up a run. Nealon picks up his first RBI on the season, and they lead 4-2 over the Seattle Studs with Jackson Swim up, looking to do some more damage. First pitch to Swim is Chuck's swing ball, or strike rather, in the lower part of the zone. Austin Olin on deck, should he be needed. Merchant 4 runs on 9 hits. Studs 2 runs on 4 hits and an error. The 0-1 is a ball low. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-1, 2 away, runner on second base. This pitch is inside. Evens the count at, or rather, pushes the count to 2-1. Nealon on at first base. Reached on an RBI hot shot single right up this middle. Good speed on it first. He'll take his lead. This pitch is swung on, fouled away, evening the count at 2-2. Swim. Digs in.
He's 1 for 2 today.
1 for 2 on the evening with a strikeout. Runner goes. This pitch is a ground shot right to third base. Anderson throws across in time to retire the side, but the Merchants pick up 2 runs and retake the lead. 4-2 your Merchants lead. We head to the bottom of the fourth.
If I get, it all depends how fast I can do
Welcome back.
like this guy.
Kyle Rodriguez climbs in. His studs trailing 4-2 as Kenji Miller stays on the dish and throws a first pitch strike.
Well, let's strike.
0-1 the count.
Thanks. Oh, sure. Okay.
Merchants picking up a pair of runs in the top of the fourth inning. This pitch bounces away, low for a ball.
I was sure up the first one, that's why I was going. I didn't see his arm going up.
Merchants 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Studs 2 runs on 4 hits and an error. Bottom of the fourth inning. This pitch low and inside. 2-1. Kenji Miller delivers. This pitch is a called strike on the lower part of the zone. 2-2 the count. This pitch swung on, lifted foul, out of play. Kyle Rodriguez will be followed by Kellen Carr and Brady Hinkle. Max Sampson, the right fielder, would be up next. Here's the pitch. It's lifted down the right field line, out of play. We'll do it again. 2-2, still the count. Bottom of the fourth inning. Miller winds. This pitch is foul tipped into the netting, and we'll do it again. 2-2 the count. Good battle here with Kyle Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. The tag applied for strikeout to start this inning. Kellen Carr up next for the Seattle Studs, looking to get a rally going here. Bottom of the fourth inning. Reminder, this is game 1 of a 2-game doubleheader, and this is a 7-inning affair. Kellen Carr digging in, shortstop for the Studs. This pitch is low, bouncing in for ball 1. Kenji Miller starting to struggle a little bit with his control, but was able to get a strikeout to start this inning. Brady Hinkle in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Foul tips back into the netting. 1-1 the count. One and 1. 4-2 your Merchants lead with 1 away. This pitch is a little bit low, says the home plate umpire, and the count will go to 2-1. Kershoff will start game 2 for your Merchants. 2-1 the pitch. Here it is, and it's a little bit low inside. Miller not feeling himself right now, and there's some action in the Merchant bullpen. 3-1 with 1 away in the bottom of the fourth inning. Here's the line and the pitch. It's swung on, grounded right to Kramer. His throw over to Jackson. Swim is a little bit high, and he beats it out. The throw pulled him off the bag, and we'll deliberate for just a moment.
I just want to make sure that's what it is. I just see it go through.
Throwing error on Kramer will put a runner on for the Studs with 1 away. This pitch is fouled away by Brady Hinkle. Kellen Carr standing at first base. 0-1 the count. Carr takes his lead. Hinkle readies. Kenji's pitch is swung on, fouled away. 0-2 the counts. Kenji a ground ball from getting out of this inning. Be his 4th complete inning of work, and what has been a pretty good debut for his Merchant career. Max Sampson on deck. 0-2 pitch is fouled down the first base line, but out of play. Wind continuing to clock behind home plate heading out more towards true center field with a little bit of right field still in it. 0-2 the count. Kenji looking for a ground ball. This pitch is fouled off. Runner was going and he had second stolen, but a foul ball spoils the party. And we'll do it again. Big game here to decide the lead in the Pacific International League at the moment. Both squads yet to lose in league play. Miller delivers. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3, and a big out number 2 for Kenji Miller. Runner on first still, but 2 away. He can work a little more confidently now, knowing he's an out away from getting out of the inning. 4 runs on 9 hits and an error for the Merchants. 2 runs on 4 hits and an error for the Seattle Studs. Max Sampson, 9-hole hitter, playing right field today, climbs in from the left side of, or into the left-handed batter's box. Comes set, pickoff move, nothing doing. Just trying to buy some time, perhaps. Runner goes, pickoff move, they got him caught stealing. 1-3-6 the put out, and that will retire the side. Your Merchants lead 4-2 and get to the top of the 5th inning. Stay with us.
Single and RBI.
Welcome back. Austin Owens digs in his Merchant debut, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. This pitch fouled back into the netting. We're underway in the top of the 5th. Merchants lead the Studs 4-2. Kenji Miller getting out of that bottom of the 4th with a nifty pickoff move to first base. The runner was already moving, so throw over second was in plenty of time. This pitch is a called strike. 0-2 quickly goes the count. Owen wasn't so sure about that call, but stays dug in and waits for the next pitch. 0-2 on deck is Jordan Justice. This is a soft ground ball, a little bit of a tricky spin. The toss over in time for the putouts. Pitcher Jacob Bradley in long relief throwing that, making the toss over. Jordan Justice now will dig in.
Yeah.
Top of the 5th, 1 away for your Merchants. Justice with a solo shot home run to left field. Started off the scoring in this game. He'll face Jake Tracy.
Okay.
Top of the 5th, he also struck out. On deck is Jordan Mello. Here's the pitch. It's swung on right to the first baseman. It gets by him in the right field. Justice is going to go for 2. And foot first slide is in there safely.
I don't know. That was a hot.
After deliberation, a two-base error will put Jordan Justice on at second base. He's not going to like that call, but it was an error. Mello digs in with one away, looking to get an insurance run here. This ball gets away. A passed ball will advance the runner to third base, as that one surprised surprised Tinkle that it got through him, as he got full pads on that. So 0-1 the count, or 1-0 the count rather, 1-0 the count.
Yeah.
With a runner on at third base, infield playing in with only one away. This pitch is swung on, grounded up the middle, base hit into center field, just past the diving glove of Kyle Strash. An RBI single by Jordan Mello will play another run. Your Merchants lead by a score of 5-2 now. It'll bring up Cole Kramer, looking to keep the line moving.
5.
As Ramstead is on deck with one away. Here's the pitch. It swung on down the right field line, getting foul and out of play. 0-1 the count.
Try to do everything with everybody, so guys. Last thing I do is that. No. Base hit.
0-1 the count. Check swing. Did he go? He went. 0-2 the count. Ball got away, but the runner stays put, and Jordan Mello at first base. We once again apologize for any technical difficulties. Game 2 will likely not be live streamed, but it will be recorded and posted later. If anyone is hearing this right now, I'm not entirely sure if we're live or not. The 0-2 pitch is a ground shot to third base. Anderson throws to second, not in time, bobbled by the shortstop. The throw pulled him off the bag, and I believe that's going to be an E5. We'll check with the score. This is a ground ball down the left field line. One run scores. Kramer gets the stop sign. An RBI double for Ramstead. And the Merchants lead 6-2 with two on in scoring position.
I gotta get this guy in here, hold on. Double and only.
Double scores a run. 6-2 your score. Top of the 5th inning. Quinton digs in and takes a low ball. 1-0 the count.
Let me get him in here so I can do this. Okay, so 6 runs.
Quinton
Okay.
with 2 runners on in scoring position. This pitch is fouled back into the netting.
I got him.
0-2 the count.
Oh, 0-2. Thanks. I was off one. Solid.
Runners on second and third. 6-2, top of the 5th inning, 1 away. Here's the pitch. It's a ball outside. 1-2 the count.
Did he just put up two fingers on his hand?
2-1 the count. Excuse me, I missed the first ball.
Nice.
Lindbergh on deck. Here's the pitch. Quinton, ground ball right past the glove of the shortstop. 2 runs are going to score, and that's going to be an RBI single. Carr couldn't quite get his glove on it, and 2 more runs are going to score. 8-2 your Merchants lead, and we're going to have a pitching change here in Tacoma.
Thank God.
We'll be right back. Your Merchants lead 8-2.
I'll figure it out.
Welcome back. Bryce Lindbergh digs in. No pitching change.
Yeah.
They'll keep Jacob Bradley on the bump. Quinton on at first base. Looking to keep the line moving here.
I got it.
This pitch inside, 1-0 the count.
I just got everything mixed up in here.
1-0. This pitch is swung on, chopper to short, fielded on to second for one, on to first. It's in time, double play, and that will retire the side. But the Merchants pick up 4 runs in the top of the 5th inning, stretch the lead to 6. It's 8-2 Merchants. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning in this 7-inning affair. Welcome back. 9-hole hitter Max Sampson will face Kenji Miller. First pitch fouled off down the left field line, and the count is quickly 0-1. Merchants, a big top of the 5th inning in this 7-inning game. Picked up 4 runs. 8 runs total in the game on 12 hits and an error. Studs 2 runs on 4 hits and a pair of errors. This pitch swung on and missed. 0-2 the count.
Sorry, I gotta get that one. Forgot to put up there. Sorry.
Miller steps off. He's been fantastic tonight, working out a couple of jams, only allowing 2 runs, both in the 3rd inning. His offense quickly picked up the slack for him. This pitch is rolling away. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. It's a little bit outside, says the home plate umpire. Even name the count. 2-2 with nobody out. On deck is leadoff man London Riker. Pitch low. 3-2 the count. Sampson able to work the count full. Miller has found that he's thrown some balls late in counts, which has been trouble. This is a flare shot into left field, picked up by Jordan Justice, but a single to lead off the inning will bring up leadoff man Landon Riker. Riker, center fielder for the Studs tonight. Joe Barry getting his pen warm just in case they're needed. Miller delivers. The pitch is a check swing ball, strike down the heart of the plate. 8-2 Merchants lead in game 1 of this doubleheader. This win would put them in the lead of the PIL early in the month of June. This pitch is a swinging, well-hit ball to center field. On the run is Ramstead. He can't get to it. It's in the gap. Rounding third and scoring easily is Max Sampson, and the Studs pick up another run on an RBI double by Landon Riker, and the score is now 8-3 Merchants.
I know. I just want to get it in the book first before I do it on the board, guys, so that's why.
Kyle Strash now digging in, lefty bat, playing second base today. Landon Riker on at second. Miller's given up 3 runs. They've all been earned here in 4+ innings of work. Here's the pitch. Taken for a called strike at the knees. 8 runs on 12 hits and an error for the Merchants. 3 runs now on 6 hits and a pair of errors for the Studs. Wind blowing left to right here on a beautiful sunny day in Tacoma, Washington. This pitch outside, 1-1.
That was easy one I could put in. Just put a card. I got that one now. I took it in the book.
Infield shifted slightly to the right. Miller looks in, shakes off Owen. Time called, and we will reset. Playing tonight at the home of the University of Puget Sound Loggers. This 2-game contest among the heavyweight hitters in the Pacific International League. This is a ball low, 2-1 the count. Chase Anderson on deck, 2-1 to Strash. Miller trying to get out of trouble. He's already given up a run in this inning. Checks the runner and delivers. The 2-1 is swung on a line but out of play. Foul. Here's the pitch. It is low and away, bounces away, but everyone stays put. 3-2 the count now. The count runs full. Strash on at, or rather Riker on at second. And Strash digging into that lefty batter's box. Looking to get his team a little closer and build this rally. Mello in the grass at second base, and a walk on a full count pitch. We'll put runners on first and second, no one away, and it'll bring up Chase Anderson for the Studs. Three-hole hitter Chase Anderson having a good year with the Studs, looking to keep things moving for Seattle. The first pitch is a little outside, ball 1. Joe Barry making sure his pin is ready. It appears that it is. Miller comes set. The lefty delivers. The pitch is a foul tip into the screen. 1-1 the count. Miller was working from the stretch with runners on. Nobody away. Ground ball would do wonders. Double play depth for the middle infield. Here's the pitch. It's a line shot to center field. Catch is made easily. Throw back to second. Not in time. Ramstead with the good arm trying to make the throw to second. Couldn't quite get there. But 2 outs now. Or 1 out now, rather. 1 away. Runners on first and second base. Now a double play would end the inning.
25.
Michael Sudalas digs in, another lefty bat. Miller. Ground ball to second. Mello on to second for 1, and that's it. So fielder's choice, 4-6 fielder's choice.
Give me a break. I do this.
And the middle infield of the Merchants confused about how many outs there were. Harold Pyatt not happy at all, as that was a double play ball. And now Kenji Miller has to face another hitter. Matt Bosnalt, the designated hitter for the Seattle Studs, will dig in with 2 away and runners on the corners. A bad error against a great team. This is a called strike at the knees. On deck is Kyle Rodriguez, left fielder. Miller from the stretch. This pitch inside, 1-1.
choice out.
1-1. 8-3 emergence lead, but trouble with runners on the corners. Big swing and a miss, but this ball gets by. Pass ball will advance both runners.
Okay, swing and a miss. Now this is the one that goes. That ball.
And we're going to have a quick discussion before we put this run on the board. The umpires getting together. Harold Pyatt upset with something. I can't quite tell what it is. Maybe asking for obstruction. We'll take a quick pause and come back with the decision. It's either 8-3 or 8-4. Harold Pyatt was asking for a foul ball. He won't get it.
That's 8-4.
It's 8-4 now. Merchants lead the Studs with a runner on at second base and 1 away and 2 away.
So what's the count? 1 and 2?
1 and 2, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Low skips away. The throw down by Oland is not in time. A stolen
That bounced.
wild pitch advances the runner.
He might have been a block, but it was more of a bounce.
Borderline wild pitch or a stolen base. We'll go with the wild. Official score says wild pitch. Here's the 2-2. It's a ground ball. Kramer gobbles it up. The throw across, got to be quick, and he is. And a ground out to shortstop will end the inning. The Studs get 2 runs. Merchants lead 8-4. Welcome back. Max Nealon digs in with a new pitcher for the Seattle Studs. New pitcher is Torrin Herrick. Herrick 2 innings pitched. He's given up 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Good for a 9 ERA. First pitch to Nealon is swung on, fouled away, and the count is 0-1. Merchants 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. Studs 4 runs on 6 hits and 2 errors. According to the scoreboard in the park. Here's the pitch. It's a lacing foul ball. It'll get just out of play. 0-2 the count now to Nealon. Nealon, left side infielder for the Merchants, playing third base today. Also plays at short. Jackson Swim on deck, first base tonight, but normally the everyday right fielder for the Merchants. This is a cold strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. Nealon didn't like the call, but he walks away. 3 pitches and a strikeout quickly for Torrin Herrick. 1 away for Jackson Swim as he digs in, looking to keep his hot start to the season going. His pitch swung on, lacing ball into right field, but there to make the play is Sampson for out number 2. So quickly, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. It'll bring up Austin Oland, the catcher for the Merchants. He's already picked up an RBI single in his Merchant debut.
35.
Here's the pitch, taken outside, ball 1. On deck, should he be needed, is Jordan Justice. 2 away, 1-0 the count. Merchants lead 8-4 in the top of the 6th in this 7-inning affair. Here's the pitch. It's a check swing ball. Gets through the catcher to the screen. And the count is 2-0.
Good. Very good. Subpar roll though.
Oland readies. The 2-0. Taken for a ball. 3-0 the count. Oland will look to take here. Get a base runner on with 2 away. Here's a 3-0. Call strike on the lower inside corner. 3-1 the count. Justice on deck. He'd be followed by Jordan Mello should he be needed. The 3-1 swung on, lifted, foul out of play, and the count fills with 2 away in the top of the 6th inning. Nobody on for your Merchants.
Finish it.
Merchants have scored runs in 4 consecutive innings. Looking to stretch that to 5 here and get another insurance run. Here's the full count pitch. It skips away,
Come on, Brady.
and it will put a base runner on at first base. A walk for Oland will bring up Jordan Justice, looking to give the Merchants a little more padding. A 4-run lead, nowhere near safe against this squad.
6.
Mello on deck. Here's a pitch. Inside, ball 1. One and 0. 8-4 your score. This pitch is a foul, tips back behind home plate. 1-1 the count, 2 away. 8-4 Merchants lead, top of the 6th inning with catcher Austin Oland on first base. Justice waits for the pitch. Here she comes. It's outside. 2-1 the count. Torrin Herrick missing with the 1-1 pitch well outside.
Then all this runs into the wall on it.
Herrick readies. The 2-1 is low, gets away, passed ball, gets to second base is Oland,
That might have been well pitched.
and Oland will settle there. 3-1.
I think
Pass ball or wild pitch either way. Runner at second base.
I think it's a wild pitch because it bounced on him more than anything else.
Wild pitch is the official call. Justice climbs in. Mello on it on deck. Oland on a second.
He might have been up again, but
2 away. Chance to put another run across. His pitch swinging a foul tip into the glove of the catcher, and it will fill the count. Oland will be on the move on first movement. Full count to Justice. 2 away. The payoff pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3, and Oland is stranded at second base. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Your Merchants lead 8-4. Welcome back. Emir Sepulveda replaces Kenji Miller on the bump. Sepulveda 2 appearances with a game started against the Northwest Honkers. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 1 run on the season, struck out 4, and has yet to allow a walk. 2.25 ERA on the season. He'll face left fielder Kyle Rodriguez. So it's down to their final 6 outs of this contest. Play bottom of the 6th in a 7-inning affair. Sepulveda readies. Working with catcher Owen for the first time. Pitch. Called strike. Amir worked quite efficiently against the Honkers, allowing only 1 run. It was in the first inning. A little bit low. Amir will pound the strike zone. High percentage of his pitches end up in the zone. Amir delivers. The 1-1 pitch, it's low and away. 2-1 the count. Rodriguez waits. Sepulveda's pitch is a swinging foul off the catcher. He takes the mask off for a moment and shakes it off, but appears to be okay. 2-2 the count. Bottom 6. 8-4 Merchant lead. Emir readies. Delivers. The 2-2 pitch. It's a chopper right back to Emir. He'll throw it over the swim in time for the out. First out is often the hardest for these pitchers to get, and he gets the first one pretty easily, and it will bring up with 1 away Kellen Carr. Carr digs in. Here's Amir's pitch. It's a check swing, straight called on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Here's the wind and the pitch. It's outside. 1-1 the count. On deck is Brody Minkle.
Brady. That's an 8, I know.
Amir delivers this pitch. Foul tip into the glove for strike 2. Brady Hinkle on deck. He's next for the Studs. The pitch to Carr crosses up Owen, and it will bring the count to 2-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, crossed him up. Amir sets. The 2-2 pitch is taken outside, and it'll fill the count at 3-2. Full count, 1 away. Here's the pitch. It's taken 1 away, a walk. With 1 away, we'll bring Brady Hinkle to the dish. Double play depth. Middle infielders talking through their strategy. Nine-hole hitter Max Sampson on deck. He scored the last run for the Studs. Amir delivers. Low and away. 1-0 the count.
All 1, right?
Yep.
Thanks. I wasn't sure.
Amir will dig
Every
in.
time I think it's a ball.
Working from the stretch with a runner on first base. Readies, gets the sign. The pitch is a lifted ball, well hit to left field. Justice over, and the play is made. Ball's thrown in to stop the runner advancing, and there are now 2 away in the bottom of the 6th inning with a runner on.
41 should be Sampson.
It'll bring up Max Sampson. Amir looking to keep his great start to the season going as this ball low and inside, nearly catching a piece of Sampson. Amir looking in, time called. Sampson will take a moment to collect himself, dig back in. Sampson readies. Amir from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch is a called strike. 1-1 with 2 away.
Ah, shoot. I don't want to foul. The puck comes up.
1-1. Double play depth in the infield. Here's the pitch 2 away, and this fouled back into the screen. Sampson down to his final strike. Studs with 4 outs to score 4 runs in 4 extra innings. Amir. The 1-2 pitch, it's upstairs, 2-2. Had one to burn. Two and two, runner on first base, 2 away. To bottom of the 8th, or bottom of the 6th inning rather. This pitch is upstairs, 3-2. 2 straight high fastballs. See if Amir's setting up something breaking. Joe Barry sending some encouragement Amir's way. From the stretch. Runner goes. The payoff pitch is fouled away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch coming from Amir. With a runner on first base, 2 away, bottom of the 6th inning in this 7-inning game. 8-4 Merchants lead. From the stretch. Here she comes. The payoff pitch is a line shot foul. Just past Jackson's swim at first base, but it gets out of play, and we'll do it again. We near the 2-hour mark of this ball game. 1 inning to play unless the Studs can tie it either here or in the bottom of the 7th. Amir comes set and delivers. The payoff pitch, it's a chopper foul down the first base side, and we'll do it again.
That was the 8th pitch.
9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count. And quite a battle between Max Sampson and Amir Seplobda. Wind blowing out to center, runner on first base, 4-run lead for the Merchants. Runner goes. Here's the payoff pitch. It's a grounder, gonna be a tough, or it's a foul ball.
I think it's a foul ball, but
They'll call it a foul ball off the foot of Max Sampson. And we will do it again. 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
this will be
What a battle between Amir Seplobda and Max Sampson. Infield shifted heavy to the right side. Kramer playing on the wrong side of the bag. Outfield shifted as well. Big hole in left center field. Time called by Sampson, and we will reset. Big at bat here for both sides. Amir toes the rubber and comes set. Runner goes, and the payoff pitch is a low inside ball, and it'll put Max Sampson on at first base. An 11-pitch battle won by Max Sampson. It'll bring up Landon Riker, leadoff man, with 2 on. Great battle there. Mir facing leadoff man Landon Riker with 2 on and 2 away. Here's the pitch. It's called strike at the top of the zone. 0-1.
This guy's had. I think what this guy has. I think he's seated.
Amir readies from the stretch. Checks the runners. And delivers. The 0-1 pitch is lifted sky high in the infield. Mellow over. Camped under it and makes the play to retire the side. The Studs strand 2 runners. We head to the top of the 7th inning. 1 more inning in this game number 1. Merchants lead 8-4. Welcome back. Jordan Mello leading things off. Torrin Herrick still on the mound for the Studs. On deck, Cole Kramer. 8-4 lead, your Merchants on top. Called strike on the outside corner for Jordan Mello. Top of the 7th, final inning of this game number 1. On deck, a full 9-inning contest between these two sides. This pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. 0-2. Quickly on Mello. To Mello. Here's the pitch. It hits him.
God, I'm tired of hitting my pitches. That's all we got last night.
Torrin Herrick upset with himself, a strike away from a K, but instead allows a base runner. Mello, or rather, Harold checking on his second baseman. He appears to be fine. Kramer now climbs to the plate. Cole Kramer playing shortstop for the Merchants. He'll climb in, looking to keep things moving. Following him is Ramstead. Kramer bunts and fouls it off. 0-1 the count. That one in on the hands. Kramer. Waits. Squares the bunt again. Pulls back. This one gets through a wild pitch. Mello will advance safely to second base. The bunt now off, 1-1. Bunt likely off. Could bunt him over to third if you wanted to. Mello takes his lead. Kramer digs in and waits. The 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. It's a swinging ground ball up the middle. Bobbled for a moment, but the throw-over's in time. It'll move the runner across. Mello now on at third base with one away. It'll bring up Ramstead. Ramstead playing in center field. Moved over from right to center after a defensive replacement of leadoff man Doshi leaving the game with an injury. Lindbergh moving to right field and Ramstead moving to center early in the ballgame. First pitch ball with one away and a runner on third base. Merchants looking to push another run across and pick up some insurance. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, 2-0 the count to Ramstead. Riley Quinton on deck, he would be next. Lefty batters back to back for the Merchants. This pitch swung on, little popper down the left field line, and it gets down but foul. 2-1 the count.
Something was attacking me in my book.
Ramstead looking to pick up another RBI. On deck, Riley Quinn. Here we go. 2-1, one away. Runner on at third base, 8-4 Merchant lead, top of the seventh. Here's the pitch. It swung on, fouled away. 2-2 the count. Infield playing in on the grass. Backing up a step now on the cut of the grass. Here's the pitch. It's called strike 3 for out number 2. It'll bring up Riley Quinton, and the infield can play back in their normal positions now as a force into the inning.
10.
On deck, Bryce Lindbergh. Should he be needed, but first things first, Riley Quinton digs in. Miller on at third. This pitch called strike. 0-1. The wind. And the 0-1 inside and low. 1-1 the count now. Kershoff starting for the Merchants in game 2. Be his Merchant debut. 1-1 Quinton takes the ball outside. 2-1 the count. Lindbergh on deck for the Merchants. Wind starting to subside here in Tacoma. Beautiful sunny day. The set. And the 2-1 pitch is a swinging ground ball up the middle. Diving grab can't be made. That's going to be a base hit. Scores a run. 9-4 Merchant lead. Just past the diving glove of Carr. And another run for the Merchants.
Coming up the hill.
Lindbergh, defensive replacement for Doshi in the second inning. This is a swing and a miss for strike number 1. Max Nealon on deck. 9-4 Merchant lead. 9 runs, for the Merchants, 4 for the Studs. A called strike on the bottom part of the zone. 0-2 to count. 2 away for the Merchants. And a run across, looking for more. Kneeling on deck should he be needed. The set. And the pitch is inside for ball 1. 1-2 to count. Torrin Herrick looking to send this game back to his offense and hope for a big rally on the bottom of the 7th. Lindbergh 1-2. The set. And the 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That'll retire the side. Merchants pick up another insurance run and lead 9-4 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Last stops for the Studs. Welcome back. Last chance for the Studs. Kyle Strash to lead things off, second baseman for the Studs. He'll face Amir Sepulveda.
He's 1 for 1.
1 for 1 for Strash tonight. He'll be followed by Chase Anderson and Michael Solaknas.
That's it. Baseball.
First pitch to Strash is inside for ball 1.
Sorry. They like to get used to us.
Miller in line for the win. Mears pitch fouled away. 1-1 the count. Chase Anderson is next. Infield straight up, slightly deep towards the cut of the grass, especially on the infielders. Mir winds and delivers. The 1-1 is called strike. Inside corner got the call. 1-2 the count. Big spot for the Merchants. Here's the pitch. It's fouled away, gets out of play, and we'll do it again. Merchants looking to pick up a huge win here against PIL rival Seattle Studs. 1-2. Amir winds and delivers. The pitch. Yep, and in. 2-2 now. Middle infielder shaded towards the corners. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Amir strikes out the leadoff man. He'll bring up Chase Anderson with 1 away. Bottom of the 7th. Merchants looking to finish off a big win here against the Seattle Studs. 9-4 the lead. Anderson gets set. Amir winds and delivers. The pitch is low, gets away. 1-0 the count. Mir winds. Here's his 1-0. Swung off, fouled away. Evens the count at 1-1. Big spot here for the Merchants, looking to pick up their first regular season win against the Studs in quite a while. Swept last season in regular season play. Did pick up a win in tournament play, however. The 1-1 is low, bouncing away. 2-1. Amir, readies. Here's the pitch. It's lifted. Well hit ball. Back is Ramstead towards the fence. It bounces off the wall. Runner stopping at second base. And a one-out double for Chase Anderson will bring up Michael Tesolas. Lefty bat. One on and one away. Runner in scoring position for the Studs. 9 runs on 14 hits and an error for the Merchants. 4 runs on 7 hits and 2 errors for Seattle.
4, 8, and 3.
To Sola. Amir sets from the stretch and delivers. This pitch is a ground shot right off Amir's glove. Gonna be a tough play. Mello eats it. Runners on the corner. And a base hit will put runners on the corners for the Seattle Studs and bring up Matt Bosnault, the DH for Seattle, hitting 5th tonight. Ground ball will get the Merchants out of this jam, but a stressful situation for Everett. 5-run lead, but we're almost into a save situation. Amir from the stretch delivers. The pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Four runs on 8 hits tonight for the Studs. 2 runners on with 1 away. Here's the pitch. It's a swinging strike number 2. 1-2 the count. Ground ball away from getting out of this inning and winning game 1 of this doubleheader. Amir sets. Boisnot readies. The pitch from Amir is a lifted ball out to right field. The play is made by Sampson. It will score a run on the sacrifice. So 9-5 Merchants lead, but now 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning, and the Studs are down to their final out. Kyle Rodriguez now up for Seattle. Left fielder for the Studs. Runner on at first base. 2 away, and a 9-5 scoreline. Merchants looking for 1 more out to get out of this ballgame with a victory. Amir working from the stretch delivers. The pitch swung on and missed. A big hack there by Kyle Rodriguez. They'll put the count at 0-1. The Studs attempting a rally here. His pitch, it's swung on and lifted to center field. This could do it. Ramstead is under it, and he makes the play, and the Merchants win the ball game. Final score of 9-5. Your winning pitcher tonight is Kenji Miller. Merchants win by a score of 9-5. We'll be back for game 2 shortly. Merchants look to take 2 from Seattle.